I mean, that's up for debate.
A guzzle versus a taste.
I'm gonna come back and taste these in a minute.
I love it. Hey, this is Jimmy the Baker, and this is his 12 count of the 6.5 ounce holiday flavor crumb cakes. This is our November dessert of the month. This is absolutely the best crumb cake. People have said time and time again on their table. By the way, Customer Choice Food Award winner for best cake. Congratulations. You didn't wear the medal? Because didn't we send you the medal that when you win? Didn't wear
so
that?
many. Which to choose?
This is Jimmy Tanico, everybody.
Really.
And he has such an amazing heritage in the baking world, but we're going to talk to him in a second. First, I want to show you what you can order because it's already been popular this month. It's our November dessert of the month. And it's, what day, Fran? The 12th? Gosh, this has already been popular. So here's the deal. 18,000 have already been ordered, so do not wait. Everybody gets to try the cinnamon crumb cake. So you get 6 of those. If you want the cinnamon and the brand new cranberry orange, we still have it available, but that's our most limited choice. It actually sold out of the December ship date, so don't wait on that one. You can get the cinnamon and the eggnog, so you can get the full spirit of the season. You can still order those in both ship dates. Then you can order the cinnamon with the raspberry, and that is out of this world good. We have ship weeks for you. The ship week of now, which is always my favorite, the ship week of December 11th, and you can also choose a single shipment or you can choose auto delivery, but you get 12 cakes in total. They're 6.5 ounces a piece.
Huge.
They're huge. And they are $3.33 a cake. We'll talk about auto delivery in a little bit, but talk to us about pudding cake and sour cream cake and what's the difference with yours?
So I had to choose. Well, pudding cake is slightly lighter.
Okay.
And lends itself, to my opinion, more like cinnamon. Real cinnamon coffee cake, crumb cake. So what you see is those layers of pudding cake, the makings of our cinnamon roll filling, which is that brown sugar cinnamon, the other layer, and plenty of New York style crumb. So I don't know, like the real difference between. You're making me laugh. I can't look at you.
I have that effect on a lot of people.
No, it's the wine. Anyway, so it's the difference between coffee cake and crumb cake. I think this is a crumb cake, and we'll get into coffee cake. Why I think the other thing is the other flavor is a coffee cake. But this is our best. This is our best work right here. You can see that. That comes. You know what's cool? What I really am proud of my staff. That doesn't happen by chance.
No,
That's a lot of people really focusing. The cinnamon. They listen to Crazy Jimmy because he wants the cinnamon in the middle. He doesn't want it on the bottom. He doesn't want it on the top. So they work really hard at that. The crumbs go on top by hand because we want every cake to have more than enough crumb on top.
Oh, I love that. What about now, which one are you going to take us into next? The cranberry or the raspberry or the eggnog?
Let's do the raspberry because we're still talking process here, and nothing screams process more than our labor to get really lots of fruit in cake. We're striving to perfect it. This, we went from just regular frozen raspberries to making our own raspberry jam, and really
so
like
extra.
cooking. Yeah, it's you got to cook it up a little bit, but it doesn't vanish in the cake.
That's
you see that? You put raspberries in there.
Great.
You'd only get like raspberry juice by the time it came out of the oven. So next up, let's talk eggnog. We'll save the best for last. Okay. So eggnog. I thought the world had gone mad when the QVC customer had asked me for eggnog.
They were onto something, weren't they?
And so a couple of years ago, we came out with eggnog. I could smell it from here.
Oh,
and
me too.
This looks a lot like the cinnamon, but that center stripe has got a little bit of nutmeg in it. The crumb topping's got a little bit of spice in it.
Jimmy, can I pop this one out? I want to taste it.
Yeah, be my guest.
Okay.
There are 600 people on the phone lines waiting to place their order right now. You're getting 12 of them at $3.33 a piece. This is absolutely a shareable size. I mean, that's a big 6.5 ounce size.
I always say that me and Cindy, we have a cinnamon crumb cake in our refrigerator, and we take a piece off
Jimmy, that's
2 or
so good.
3 nights. Thank you. We have 2 or 3 nights worth of crumb cake, just little pieces. It's we say 6.5 ounces, but the crumb topping people, they're told to cover the cake. Don't worry about putting extra on, so it's probably more than that. So, but here is a coffee cake. Okay, so what do I think is the difference? Well, first of all, QVC asked me to come up with another flavor for the holidays, and they asked, what about cranberry orange? And I couldn't figure out a way to make cranberry orange but then I realized the cookie, the cranberry coconut.
Is that what's on top of here?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the oat and coconut crumble topping. Just it's the same kind of ratio as we use in the cookie. That's like our best. I think it's our best reviewed product.
When you have an idea hit you like that, like do you have a word or a sound that you make like eureka or
Ask
you
Cindy, because it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and she was like, "You're waking me up again." I'm like, "I figured it out. It was terrible."
Don't ever ask him the story about when he came up with the perfect cookie recipe and then lost it. Don't ask him. It's still
somewhere
Not in 2 minutes.
Somewhere in the
We don't have
garbage
it.
dump in Dutchess County, the best chocolate chip cookie ever made.
You know what's incredible though about all of these cakes? They are so moist.
Yes.
Like it is a moist cake, the crunch on the top, the balance between the sweet and the tangy of the fruit, and this eggnog. That is, I don't even like eggnog, but this eggnog cake is incredible.
Let me wax serious for a minute. When I get asked to be dessert of the month in November, that's to me it's an honor, because that means you're sending this as gifts, you're bringing this to places, and it better be moist, it better taste great, and we have to. I like to say during the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, I like to create a memorable eating event. So when you serve these either in the morning or for dessert after the big meal, I want to know that people are saying, "Oh, this is delicious."
You just brought up a great point. If you order with your credit card, you'll get these in time for Thanksgiving. So if you want to pick them up, here's what we have left. You can get 6 in the cinnamon and 6 in the cranberry orange. That reminds me of walking into a German Bäckerei. If you want the cranberry orange, there's only 2,800 remaining. Now, we also have the cinnamon and the eggnog.
I recommend.
Sandra put her stamp on it. Then we also have cinnamon and the raspberry. Now, these are all single shipment. You can also choose them to ship now or December 11th. But if we want auto delivery...
Someone came up with a really good idea.
Talk to me.
To make the auto delivery seasonal. So apple in the fall, cherry in the summer, blueberry in the spring. So you're not going to get the same thing. You're going to get auto delivery of different flavors.
What have we been doing? So it changes up depending on when that next shipment comes. So 19,000 have already been ordered.
We've got what, like $3 and some a piece?
$3.33.
Mary, if I met you for coffee at that coffee shop chain.
Thank you. The one I used to work at.
I didn't know that.
Yes, I did.
We will talk about that offline.
She was let go because of the wine. She's let go. She was let
But think about like just what one of those desserts costs. And it's not Jimmy the Baker. These are big, $3 a piece, and you could cut them in half. I mean, 3 people can eat one of these.
The one at that coffee house is 3 ounces in size, and it costs you over $5.
Well, there you go.
Crazy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mary.
I used to work the
Thank
register.
You know what? Every time I talk to Mary, she has some other job I've never heard of. It's true. I've known her for years. I think of her as one of my dearest friends. And yet it's like an onion. I'm always like learning something.
I got
one
layers.
of those resumes every 6 months they change, and you know.
I finally found a place to land. Jimmy, we love you. We've got 600 people on the phone. Oh, we love you too. Thank you for coming to the show. Thank you, thank you. Hey, everybody, just to let you know, before I spill a whole bunch of food on it, which I plan to, please check out my sweater.